So what's going on, guys? It is JM, it is speedboxing. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel before you click onto any of the videos. Also comment below in the comment section if you guys have any opinions on what I'm saying in any of the videos. Like always, is appreciated if you guys could drop me a quick sub or two on my channel. So apparently WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder has been sent an offer from Eddie Hearn, the promoter of WBA, IBF and WBO heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. He sent him an offer of $12.5 million to fight Anthony Joshua in the UK later on this year for the undisputed heavyweight title. This is going to be a flat fee offer, so this will be all the money Deontay Wilder is going to be earning for the fight. He won't get any pay-per-view revenue or anything like that. And I've seen a lot of people see this offer and say that Deontay Wilder should take it, that Deontay Wilder is getting paid over the odds with $12.5 million because Anthony Joshua is the clear A side in this fight. Because Anthony Joshua, outside of Canelo Alvarez, he's probably the hottest commodity in boxing right now. Anthony Joshua, where's Deontay Wilder? He's not really known in the UK outside of the hardcore boxing fans, and he isn't known really in the US. Like, obviously he's got a fan base and stuff like that, Deontay Wilder, but not as big as an Anthony Joshua. Like, you don't see Deontay Wilder with sponsors or doing TV adverts in America or anything like that. And that might not be his fault, because obviously America is a lot bigger than the United States. It's what, 6-7 times bigger in terms of population, like 400 million people, whereas the UK is what, 60-70 million people. So obviously we're a very small island, and Anthony Joshua is a big fish in this island, whereas Deontay Wilder isn't really in his country, because boxing isn't really a massive sport in the United States compared to baseball, American football and basketball. Boxing is kind of a niche sport in the United States. 20-30 years ago, boxing was a big thing in America when you had the likes of Mike Tyson controlling the boxing game and stuff like that, and boxing pay-per-view in America was a big thing because Mike Tyson was there. But nowadays it isn't drawing the numbers that it used to and stuff like that, especially for Deontay Wilder, because in his last fight he made $2.2 million against Luis Ortiz. Anthony Joshua made £18 million in his last fight against Joseph Parker. So there's a big difference. It's polar opposites in terms of what each fighter is generating in terms of revenue. So a lot of people are saying that Deontay Wilder should take this offer, and I believe he should take this offer, because what Deontay Wilder is saying, that he's the best heavyweight in the world, that he'll go in there and he'll beat Anthony Joshua. So if he's that confident in that he'll beat Anthony Joshua, which I think he is, then why not just take the money? Why not just take the $12.5 million, go in there, beat Anthony Joshua, and then you're the A side for a rematch, you know what I mean? Because apparently there is going to be a rematch. If this fight gets signed, it's going to be a 2-fight deal. And if Deontay Wilder wins, then he's going to be the A side, he's going to get the lion's share of the money, and the fight's going to be in the United States. So people are saying Deontay Wilder should just take the money and fight Anthony Joshua. I think $12.5 million is a lot of money for Deontay Wilder, especially when he's been earning, what, $1-2 million a fight. In some fights, he hasn't even been earning $1 million. I think against Gerald Washington, he got something like $800,000, and this guy is the heavyweight champion of the world, whereas Anthony Joshua, he's making 15-20 times more than that. So I think it's a decent offer for Deontay Wilder. I think he should take the fight with Anthony Joshua, because it's the fight people want to see. People want to see him fight Anthony Joshua. People want to see who is the best heavyweight in the world, because these two are the only belt holders left in the division. Well, apart from Manuel Shaw, but we don't really talk about that, because that belt is a fucking Toys R Us belt. But you know what I'm saying? Whoever wins this fight is going to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. So yeah, I really want to see this fight, because I think this fight only has a small window of opportunity, because sooner rather than later Anthony Joshua is going to have mandatories. Apparently Alexander Povetkin's team is already clamouring for a shot at Anthony Joshua's WBA heavyweight title, trying to enforce the mandatory. Kubrat Pulev apparently is going to fight Dillian White soon in an IBF final eliminator for Anthony Joshua's IBF strap. So you know what I mean, Anthony Joshua hasn't really got long to get this fight with Deontay Wilder, and it's a very big fight. I think the public should get to see this fight this year, and if we see it in November, December, then I think it's going to be good for boxing, and I think it will be a big event. So it's all on Deontay Wilder now, but apparently people are saying, well, Deontay Wilder's team is saying Eddie Hearn's making this low offer, because people see this as a low offer, that they don't really want the fight, so they're trying to lowball Deontay Wilder which some people are thinking maybe that's true because Deontay Wilder could be earning a lot more money in terms of pay-per-view revenue. But then you look at it the other way, like I've just explained, Anthony Joshua is a bigger commodity than Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder hasn't been earning near to $12 million. So is what it is at the end of the day. You can take away what you think about this. Do you think that Deontay Wilder is being lowballed, or do you think that he should take the $12.5 million, that he should snatch Eddie Hearn's hand off and take the fight with Anthony Joshua so we can see who the undisputed heavyweight champion is? So comment below in the comment section. It's JM, it's Speedboxing.